Dear business owner, what would you say are the three biggest challenges facing your business post-COVID-19? Challenge number one is to reduce expensive overheads, such as utility and business costs. Then challenge number two is to improve your website presence on Google and social media. Challenge number three is to improve your lead generation strategies and boost sales. We have the solutions to these challenges and we will work with you to improve your profitability and to significantly reduce your running costs. So who is going to deliver all of these activities for you? The Business Enterprise Network, CIC, is a not-for-profit, community interest company. We reinvest our profits into the local community to help businesses and improve the local economy. So what are the three-step strategies to online profitability? The first step, number one, is the reduction of utility and business costs. This has produced an average business cost saving of between 18% and 29%. Number two is when we conduct a website audit that will see what improvements, if any, are required with your website that will enhance Google search results, including compliance and ranking. We have the technology that will help your business to attain top 5 rankings on Google local searches. The third action, number three, is our lead generation strategies that have produced some high quality and proven results. This will provide you with exclusive access to a previously ignored market of 6 million plus UK prospects. The challenge, or our collective mission, is to complete all the above actions in 30 days. The outcomes and deliverables for business success include reduced running costs, increased visitors and boost sales, resulting with exclusive access to new markets. The total cost for all of this will be offset against your savings and is dependent on your business requirements. So moving forward to challenge number one, where we begin with the statement bill audit that will produce significant reductions of your utility and business costs. The planned outcome would be an average total customer savings of between 18% to 29%. So all the following figures are based upon an average of cost reduction savings made by our existing clients. The savings made on gas bills average between 15% and 25% client savings. The savings made on electricity bills average between 15% and 25%. The savings made on water bill average between 5% and 15%. The savings made on merchant card payment accounts are between 25% and 40%. Finally, there are significant savings to be made on photocopier, printer and toner costs. Somewhere between 30% and 40%. So here is a summary of the benefits to your business with the statement bill audit. The first benefit is obviously financial with reducing operating costs, where our clients made typical average savings of between 18% and 29%. The second benefit is the 5-star customer service. In addition to the support desk services we provide for our clients, they can also contact my team or myself 24/7 should they have any problems or questions. We deal with well-known brands, so our sole objective is to ensure that you are not only getting the best value deal, we want you to know that we only deal with credible organizations, and that any choices and decisions you make will be with reputable known brands. So what happens next? Well, first submit all your bill statements to us. So 1.1 You would take a photo of your latest gas, electric, water bill statements, all pre-COVID-19 period, and send it to us, along with a company-headed and signed letter of authority. Then 1.2 You would take a photo of all your last merchant card, bill statements, again pre-COVID-19 period, along with photos of any agreements, contracts, especially for all your payment devices and card readers. 1.3 You would take a photo of all your bill statements for your last photocopier, printers, and toners, again, pre-COVID-19 period. Also, we require photos of any agreements, contracts for all your printer and photocopier machines, including make and model, before emailing them to us. We would expect to respond to you within 24 hours. So 2.1 Where we will audit all the documentation once everything has been received and verified. In 2.2, you should begin to receive reports containing prices and options regarding savings and equipment. In 2.3, and again, once agreements have been signed and all the necessary paperwork has been received, then we will be able to confirm closure and savings within 7 days from receipt date, although our quickest turnaround has been 5 days on some of our clients' deals. Stage 2 is the website and social media audit for improved Google search results, compliance and ranking. The intended outcome is guaranteed higher Google presence, rankings and search results. So step 2 of the strategy for website and social media audit would result in an improvement with Google search results, compliance and ranking. 50% of Google searches are by voice rather than text. So we are able to optimize your website for a guaranteed top 5 Google ranking for voice searches. Google has a product for Google Maps and Street View that provides 360-degree panoramic views. This generates unsolicited and unlimited traffic from Google. Google My Business is a complete suite of Google marketing products and services. Using GMB will ensure keyword search results, with better ranking positions. This image contains a summary of our existing clients, and note that the customer examples include viewing figures in the first half of 2020. So here are a list of 6 benefits for having a website and social media audit. Benefit number 1 is that we can make your website Google-friendly. We will optimize your website and keywords by using all the Google-friendly tools. This will ensure high ranking positions for local searches. Google My Business is benefit number 2. To take advantage of this, you must ensure that your business is verified and optimized. Regular postings of blogs made on GMB will attract plenty of Google traffic. The third benefit is YouTube. We will ensure that your business has a YouTube channel for backlinks and exposure to more free traffic. Benefit number 4 is that we work with Google trusted partners. Our partners contribute daily to the updating on the Google Map platform. The 360-degree panoramic presentations are designed and loaded onto Google using their proprietary software. Benefit number 5 is social media marketing. All our clients are promoted on our 35-plus social media platforms to thousands of UK followers. These backlinks are viewed by Google as a source of credibility. Reputation management is benefit number 6. We conduct audits for website compliance but also for reviews and comments across all the known networks. We identify the positive comments and post them on all related networks. Any negative comments and reviews will be passed to the business owner offered the opportunity to respond. What happens next? Number 1, you complete and return a form to us containing all your website, blog and social media account names. Number 1.1 That is it. We will then conduct an audit and submit a report to you with recommendations. Number 1.2. If your website designer is unable or unwilling to implement any changes from said recommendations, then we can do this for you. Number 1.3. We will also conduct an audit on all known review websites, including social media, to check what people are saying about your business. We will submit a report to you highlighting the positive comments for you to promote and all the negative comments for you to respond to. Challenge number 3 is lead generation services through our unique Leads Access Gateway. The planned outcome is a guaranteed increase in traffic and exclusive access to millions of previously ignored prospects. Does your website have visual and audio aids that assist visitors suffering with sight and hearing loss? In fact, does your website even display an accessibility policy for disabled people? Here is an example of how the software would look on your website. Note the 8 options and accessibility policy drop down on the left of the page. The 2010 Disability Act was designed to help prevent discrimination against disabled people. So the website accessibility policy was introduced. Did you know that there are almost 2 million people in the UK living with sight loss? Of these, around 360,000 are registered as blind or partially sighted. It is estimated that there are 6 million people in the UK suffer from dyslexia, almost 1 in 6 of the population. The British Deaf Association estimate that there are about 9 million people in the UK who are deaf or hard of hearing. So, if any of these 17 million people are unable to access your website, then you could be discriminating against them. So, if you have no accessibility policy, then look at your options. The first option is that people could sue your website for discrimination. Did you know that 278,000 disabled people took businesses to court and received compensation after the courts ruled in their favor for proven acts of discrimination in 2018? The second option could ruin your business brand and reputation. Google and Facebook reviews are a source of negative comments and could finish your business if you were found guilty of discrimination. The third option concerns legal costs and financial impacts to your business. Can your business afford to discriminate against 17 million UK people and deny them access to your products and services? So if you are compliant, using our software, what are the accessibility policy and software benefits? The first benefit relates to your website, being Google-friendly. If your website contains an accessibility policy and software for website navigation purposes, then Google will ensure you receive a higher ranking. In fact, does your website even display an accessibility policy for disabled people? The 2010 Disability Act requires websites to have a compliant accessibility policy and the appropriate software. By helping people with sight and hearing issues, it will provide evidence of your efforts to comply and enhance visitors' experience. The third benefit will protect your business and avoid legal proceedings. So, if your website is not compliant, then it is likely that a visitor to your website will feel discriminated against and could then begin costly legal proceedings against your business. In 2018, there were 278,000 discrimination cases brought against business owners. Benefit number 4, exposes your business to new client markets. If your website was compliant and enabled people to freely navigate around your website, then imagine how many of the estimated 17 million people with sight and hearing difficulties could become clients of yours. Benefit number 5 is a revenue and visitor increase to your website. Compliance also means that you could benefit from the estimated £200 billion spending power of the 17 million people who experience sight and hearing problems, but are able to access and shop on compliant websites. Social responsibility is benefit number 6. Having a compliant website is further evidence that your business shows social responsibility. This will add credence to your brand and reputation and sets you apart from your competitors. What happens next? The first activity would be a website and web content review. Once the review is complete, then we will look at implementing the 2010 Disability Act requirements, such as the setting up of compliant web widgets. The next activity would involve setting up and implementing the policy statement for further compliance validation. The last activity in this process is the final customer review and to agree a go-live date. So please contact us today for further information.